Roy, well done. 5-0. Does that represent a satisfactory night's work?
Well, I think it does. I mean, I thought that was what was most satisfactory, whether it was 5 goals or 25 goals, as I suppose it could have been in some ways. The most important thing is the way we played and kept playing from the very first minute. We were patient, we probed, we kept the ball, we passed the ball, the passing tempo was good. We kept asking a lot of questions of their defence, but of course there were 10 men packed into that penalty area, so the chances, or the clear-cut chances, was going to be very hard to fashion. But we kept going, and even right to the end, when after the 5th goal, we were pushing ahead and playing exactly the same football as we'd done in the first minute. And I think that's probably the most satisfying aspect of the game from my point of view, that we didn't for 1 minute let up. And I'd like to think at least that the 84,000 people who came to watch us, and that's a fantastic crowd, and we're very, very happy with that they were entertained from the first minute, because we played some very nice football during the time we were out there.
Your captain, Wayne Rooney, led by example with those 2 goals. He's up to 31 now, 5th in the all-time list.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah. I mean, ahead of Tom Finney and Stan Matthews. That means a lot to people like me, but maybe not such a lot to the younger generation. But no, he did very well, as did Danny Welbeck. And as I say, we were pretty good value for our 5 goals. I dread to think what the shot count was, and the possession count, and the corner count. But you know, that's the type of game this is. You know, San Marino have done it for many years now, and everyone knows what they're going to be up against. But you've got to show the determination to keep going and to not panic at any time. And even after 20-odd minutes, when it's still 0-0, you've got to make certain that you keep playing the right football, and you don't suddenly start panicking because you haven't got an early lead.
What's the news on Theo Walcott, Mark?
Well, I don't think it's going to be good. I thought I've got to say, I thought it was a very reckless and a bad challenge. I don't think it was with malice aforethought, but it was a bad challenge. It's put him in hospital. He'll be in hospital overnight. He's having scans and tests, and we can only hope that it's a question of bad bruising on his chest and nothing more. But I can't tell you at this moment in time how he is, other than the fact that he was pretty badly beaten up with that one. And had the referee done perhaps what we thought he should have done, i.e. sent the goalkeeper off for the challenge and given us a penalty, maybe we would have scored a couple more. But the best result really for us tonight, apart from this one, is the 0-0 of Moldova against the Ukraine. We managed to beat them 5-0. The Ukraine have only managed to draw 0-0. So to some extent, it's been a very satisfying evening for us.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, Rob.
Thanks, Nick.
Well done. Have you ever played in such a one-sided game?
It's a strange game. It's a strange game, wasn't it? I think we've seen the footage before the game, and we knew really that it was going to be like that. So it was just a matter of keeping concentrated and make sure we do a professional job, which we did in the end, which was obviously pleasing.
And you got in with a couple of opportunities as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't scored tonight really, with the one that I've missed at the back post, the one that got blocked. Frustrated in front of goal, but it's not really what I'm there for. I'll let the other lads do that, which they did tonight, thankfully.
Wayne Rooney led by example, didn't he, tonight?
Yeah, for sure. It was a great display. Important, obviously, now we've got him back. It's fantastic to see him back in the England shirt, and like you said, it was no doubt an honour for him to captain the team tonight.
And a very different challenge awaits you now on Tuesday, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think we have to be in the right mental frame of mind for Tuesday night. We know it's going to be, like I said, no disrespect, a lot tougher game. So we need to be ready and right for that.
Good stuff, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Well played tonight. You had to be patient, as you probably thought would happen.
Yeah, definitely. The way they set up, they're going to camp 10 men behind the ball, so it's going to be difficult for us to break them down. And I think at times we could have done a bit better, but to get the 5 goals, it's a good result as well.
And that first goal of yours, shades of Sweden, wasn't it, in Euro 2012?
Yeah. Well, I know once I get into that position now, I know there's a few different types of finishes I can do. So luckily tonight one went in.
4 goals between you and Wayne. I mean, how well did you feel your partnership was working?
Yeah, obviously I'm used to playing with Waz up front, and once we get into positions and around the box, we know different styles of combinations to play, so just really relishing the chance of playing with him.
And what was Wayne like as a captain?
Yeah, he's good. He's always talking to you, letting you know whether to gear up or what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. So he's like that when he's not a captain, when he's not got the armband as well, so it was making no difference really.
And a very different kind of challenge now awaits you on Tuesday, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think we're all really looking forward to it. it's going to be a difficult game, but I think once we get on the pitch, we're going to show our stuff and show everyone what we can do.
And you're now back on top of the group again, which is always a nice little boost.
Yeah, definitely. That's where we want to be. That's the main aim, and that's where we want to finish as well.
Good stuff. Thanks, Aaron. Well played tonight. Congratulations on making your England debut. How did you enjoy it?
Obviously, it's what dreams are made of. Like, my dad's always said that hopefully one day I'll play for England, and it's come true now. So I just can't wait to get upstairs and see my family.
And of course you weren't in the original squad and then pulled in, so I guess it was a real bonus.
Yeah, it was, to be fair. Obviously, I don't know what's happening now, whether I'm going to be going back to the 21s or stay in, but I feel that when I come on, I did okay, and hopefully it's put me in his plans for future call-ups.
Well, that's right. You look very assured. You had a couple of shots on goal just to try and see what would happen.
Yeah, but obviously I scuffed the left foot one, but no, I think goals will come with more games. But I started the week a little bit nervous, not in a training sense, but in and around the hotel, if you know what I mean. But as the week went on, I got more and more confident. People up,
Have you ever been involved in such a one-sided game as that?
Probably not, no. Or probably when I played for Harold Hill, my local team, was a little kid. But no, it was a very one-sided game, but we knew that. But then again, they're the games that you might get caught out from that. So Roy's installed that in us all week, and I think we prepared for the game, and I think it showed out there.
And one last thought, Poland on Tuesday will be very different to this, of course.
Yeah, well, obviously I don't think we'll have as much as the ball and what we had out there today, but no, it'll be a tough game, but I'm sure that we can go over there and get 3 points.
Well done tonight. Have you ever played in such a one-sided game as that?
No, not at all. You know, it's a bit of a weird feeling because they've got everyone behind the ball, and we've maybe got 90%, 95% possession, and we have to try and create space and find the gaps and take our chances. And going on past 30 minutes, you're thinking, is this going to go in? But thankfully it did, and we got the 5 goals. So maybe could have had a few more, but we were pleased with the victory.
The attitude though was absolutely right. You should have kept going from the very start, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We kept trying to score goals, and we knew that we could see from the first minute they weren't very adventurous, and we had to just keep going, keep trying to put the pressure on them and keep trying to open them up. And it was very pleasing. A lot of the younger players as well done fantastic tonight. Danny Welbeck, Chamberlain and Cleverly, I thought were outstanding.
I know it's not about records from your point of view, but you're now up to 5th in the all-time list of scorers. You've overtaken Alan Shearer, Tom Finney, that knocked out tonight. I mean, that must be a proud moment for you.
Yeah, of course. They're 3 fantastic players, and to overtake them is great honour and achievement for me. So, hopefully there's many more still. Only 26, long way to go in the international career, and hopefully there'll be a lot more goals.
And how much did you enjoy having the responsibility of wearing the armband and being the captain?
Of course, it was great. I'm very proud to captain your country at Wembley. Is the greatest honour you can have. So it's something I'll cherish for the rest of my life.
Just finally, very briefly, Poland will be very different, won't it?
Yeah, it will. So we have to obviously we've got 3 points here. Have to move on from this game now and prepare ourselves best we can for Tuesday. And it'll be a difficult game. We're a good counter-attacking team. So hopefully we'll go there with the same attitude we had tonight, and hopefully we can get a good result.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
We were just saying, have you ever played in such a one-sided game as that?
To be fair, I don't think I have. The manager explained that they might put a lot of men behind the ball, and if we didn't score a goal early on, just to stay patient and keep passing the ball and keep looking for spaces, and we did that, and luckily enough we got a goal in the end.
And it paid off for you as well. You get your first England goal. I mean, it looked as if it could have come at any moment during that game.
Yeah, it was a bit of a relief for me. I've been looking for a goal for England for quite a while now, so it's nice that it came off, and obviously it contributed to the win, which is the most important thing.
And is that right, that right now you've got the same international record as your dad, 8 caps, 1 goal?
I think so, something like that, something along those lines. I'm sure he'll remind me tonight.
It was important that England stayed patient, and you did. What did you make of the example that Wayne Rooney set as captain?
He's a brilliant professional. He always gives 110%, not to mention his ability on the pitch. He stepped in for Stevie tonight. Obviously, Stevie's a massive character in the team, and Wazza stepped up tonight, and he proved all the boys what it takes to play in these games. Sometimes people expect you to just win against San Marino, but his professionalism tonight was unbelievable, and he spurred all the boys on.
The only shame, of course, injury to Theo. I mean, that looked quite a nasty challenge, actually.
Yeah, I hope Theo's okay because obviously he's my friend and he's important for England and for Arsenal as well. The news I've heard he's okay, which is good news. But I'll speak to him later to make sure.
Poland, of course, on Tuesday night will represent a very different kind of test for you, won't you?
Yeah, well, we've got to give Poland a lot of respect. They've got a lot of quality players and obviously they need to be respected, so we'll do that. But at the end of the day, we need to concentrate on what we're doing and focus on our game. We can take confidence from tonight and little things that we've been working on in training and we did in the game tonight, and hopefully that our ability can pay off in Poland.
And a good night all round in that Ukraine dropped points to Moldova, which just reminds people that it's not always predictable, this game.
Yeah, football's it's a mad game and anything can happen. You just got to make sure you're always prepared and you approach every game the same way, and that's what we've got to focus on. We just got to make sure we know what we're doing and not to worry about too much of the other teams, and just make sure we get our good results and push on.
Indeed. Thanks for stopping. Well played tonight. Well done with your goals. Thanks, David.
It wasn't paying off in the first half. Luckily enough, it went in for me in the second.
Theo's in hospital overnight having X-rays on his chest. I mean, you must feel for him as a teammate.
Yeah, definitely. Theo's a brilliant person and he's a brilliant player as well. So he's important for England and important for Arsenal, and obviously he's my friend as well. So I wish him a speedy recovery. Thank you.